lathe tool to use. I can take my granders in a warmer climate in a heartbeat. If I don't have if you don't have a round bar rest yet, 100% get one of them first. Yeah. Cast rest the lathes come with. Yeah, for sure. For sure. I really like my mine is interchangeable, but you don't have to get them interchangeable. But yeah, these round bar rests instead of the ones that come to a point, definitely much easier to use. And they don't dent. So you can I need to actually I've got some CA glue or something on this one that I need to clean off, but yeah, these are really nice for the lathe. Great upgrade. Oh, you have the Rykon. You have the Rykon and the Wolverine? Well, you just gotta be willing to make a few mistakes, Battle. But I think it's easier than just watch a few YouTube videos or try it out. And you don't even, you can use the bowl gouge on spindles to kind of get the hang of it. It just takes a little time to learn. But I think honestly, it's I mean, I will never go back to a carbide for bowls. I think maybe there's a few times I'll reach for a carbide again, but the cut quality and the material removal on a bowl gouge versus carbide is not even close in my opinion. Small racetrack in Indiana, Indianapolis 500. People are nice, not at all like California. It is a difference in meeting people from around the country. I need to do more traveling around the country honestly to get a better feel of how the different cultures are. But yep. I don't miss driving many hours, Jack. We had two or I guess the first day we woke up at 7:30 or we left the house at 7:30 and we didn't stop driving until 10:30 that night, which was pretty brutal. And then yesterday we woke up in Florida at the beach, or drove to the beach, hung out there for like 30 minutes, and then made the rest of the drive back, and didn't get back again last night until like 10:30. So no, I mean, it wasn't terrible. It wasn't terrible, Jack, but I ran out of patience. I think I just got really tired with like 2 hours to go yesterday. So I yeah, I was ready to be home last night. Can't figure out how to position it and angle and everything. Arkansas Fine Arts Museum is opening in April, hoping they have some lathe classes. Yeah, that'd be a place to start. Yeah, it's like, you just close the flute, start the cut closed, and then to get more aggressive, you just kind of open the flute. But as long as your flute is closed, you're not going to get that aggressive of a cut, and it's very easy to control. But I don't know. Maybe you can find some cheap blanks to practice on. It'd take me a little bit of time. Yeah, it would be nice to take a class maybe or two to get you some confidence. Gotta find Megabuster is fake nice, at least in New England. We are a-holes and we don't try to hide it? Is that the case? Is that how it works? Definitely some of that, I would say. I feel like Texas is the same way though. Some cases there's a lot of fake nice. Yeah. People who want to say that they are, really good people. They do all the right things. They go to church. They say hi to everybody, and then they turn right back around, and it's you're the wrong race or the wrong whatever. They all of a sudden become very intolerant. Minnesota nice is a thing. I thought whenever I visited Minnesota, um, people were friendly for sure. Why did a tool can make a difference? Lets you get away with more overhang the heavier tool you have. You also get an S-shaped wrist, which will follow the bowl-shaped. Yeah, and I've thought about those S-shaped ones as well, but I haven't made that plunge yet. Maybe if I get back into turning more bowls. But at this point, it's probably just going to be like a one-off thing every now and then. You almost made a pirate? Oh, you almost made pirate one of those. Oh, really, Jack? You almost made pirate a bowl gouge? That would be sick. I know you made you just made Shanigans. I wonder, has Shanigans tested those tools that you made him, Jack? What did you make him? You made him like a skew or something, right? It was a little different than a traditional skew. And there's so much shit down here in this little, I don't know if y'all can see this black hole. Oh, a tool rest. Oh, I see, I see, I see. Oh, that would have been, yeah, that would have been a good project for you. An S-shaped one. Okay, that's what we were talking about. Hmm. Good to see Pirate back around. I don't know if he did any streaming this weekend, but it's nice to have Pirate back. No, they do come pre-rusted, LiDAR. I paid extra. LiDAR, they, like, um, it's just like a good pair of ripped jeans with the holes in there. You pay extra for them to be pre-rusted. You LiDAR, you obviously haven't been in the turning game for a while. You don't know these. You don't know what's on trend these days. Trendy to have a rusted tool rest. Oh, right. Thank you, Wolf. Thank you. I don't make mistakes. We don't make any mistakes around here. Everything is perfect. About to give up on this, and we're just gonna cast it as is and hope that we don't get bubbles. Life's too short to be an a-hole? True. True. The opposition Minnesota is that we are nice that the outsider doesn't understand that Minnesota and Minnesotans are perfect, and they get the full passive aggressive hatred. I will not snowblow your sidewalk. I will stop right at my property line. Yeah, that's I don't understand that whole culture, the snowblowing stuff, free fall. But I mean that's the same with me, like whenever leaves fall or whenever someone's grass is too long, I'm not gonna mow your grass. Right? I'm not gonna do that for you. I guess that's the right analogy. You ask for help, I'll help, but I won't smile. Try to take advantage of the friendliness. That's when you get cut off. Okay, I'm slowly understanding the rules, free fall. Okay. Russian late ninth. I see. Yep, yep. I'm curious if he's used that yet, because it looked really neat, Jack. Jack, can you make me a tool that can remove all this stuff in like 30 seconds? Because, little eyes are annoying. Free rusted equals street cred. Thank you, Smikes. Thank you. See, Smikes gets it. It means that you've used the tool. And yeah, you've appreciated its majesty. I almost made stuff for everyone. This is not Rezib, I know, Mama. I've kept you waiting. Kept you waiting for so long. This is the fun part before Rezib. Hopefully we're almost done though. Because my patience is almost done. We're just gonna go for it here in just a sec. Try and clean up these corners so they look a little more natural rather than just broken. Alright, I think we're just gonna go for it. It'll be fine, right? Hopefully no bubbles, but it'll be fine. Sometimes I found myself this weekend saying things like "no you," and you know, to people at the wedding party, and I was like, oh, you guys don't just say "no you" to everybody about everything, right? Yeah, I think I'm kind of deep in this Twitch game stuff. I think my brain has been taken over by by the Twitch game. And Gucci, yeah. yeah, Smikes. We got a different lingo here on Twitch, and I don't think everybody gets it. I'll help you if you show me appreciation, and I know that you'll pay it for it, but if I know you disrespect me and others, then put your big girl pennies on and do it yourself. I agree. It's again, relationships are a two-way street. And I don't mind putting the first step forward. But you know, if I know you're a bad person, or if I know that, I don't know, if I don't like you for whatever reason, it's probably not going to be good. You know, a way I think they make a machine that shoots dry ice. Oh, Jack, I saw somebody Black Stag, is that his name? Somebody on YouTube. He just recently used the dry ice gun, but he said it was super expensive. I think he got like his first slab cleaned up for free. But yeah, the good thing about the dry ice was that it didn't induce any moisture into the wood, right? Because that's a problem. Obviously, like with pressure washing or whatever, you don't want to add moisture into the wood because then it's got to dry out again. So yeah, that's a good point, Jack. I wonder if there's affordable options like that, like small dry ice blasters. I don't know, Mama. 18 days to get Antonia done? Dang it, Smikes. Thank you for the reminder. I gotta. Yikes. I gotta come up with a drawing for it. So I've got an idea, Mikes. I don't know if you saw this. I've been testing out different resin designs and using the CNC to route out a design and then fill it with resin. Then route out another color. So like this one is green, gray, and black. Still needs to be sanded down and cleaned up and stuff, like especially the face. But yeah, I want to try something like this. I think for the Antonia, and be able to route out, you know, one of the colors, pour it with resin, route out the next color, pour the resin, and then just keep kind of adding style like that. So this one is not perfect. I think the piece either wasn't flat or maybe it didn't route out perfectly, but you can see some of the shadow of the wood. But that's kind of just minor, especially for my first time doing something this detailed. It's just kind of a learning process, but yeah, I think that'll end up being cool. Thanks, Morgan. Thanks, Builder Smart. Supper is here, and then off to Blint. Sounds good, Coffee Rocks. Thank you so much for being here since the beginning. Setting an alarm to join us on time today. Appreciate that, Coffee Rocks. Enjoy the rest of your evening. I will, yeah, Blint streaming tonight. I'll be hanging out over there, so I'll see you over there. So, talk to you later. Have you considered flaming the surface of the board, then doing the resin pour? I haven't, Builder's Mark. Curious how that would look and how the resin would react to the char. It would probably be something that's something that's worth trying, at least experimenting with on a small scale. Next to our neighbors, I'm finding the first one's out. I'll clear the sidewalks in front. The neighbor returns a flavor. The other has a crappy service, but she is nice. Well, it's something you just got to deal with, right? Someone saw my Twitch hoodie today and asked if I'm a gamer. I said Pokemon and shrugged. Yeah, they don't get it, Mama. I was talking to somebody this weekend about Twitch, and they were like, "Oh, apparently there's some show. There's some show that the main character streams on Twitch, and I guess streams gaming." So they told me the name of the show, and of course I forgot. But yeah, I need to. We need to get our name out there. Make a fortune doing sooner ones of those. I want to do some more of those, Smikes. I think that I've been trying to find some ways to use my CNC router more. I think that could be something I get into a little bit more for sure. Catching up. Wire wheel and angle grinder works well for this junk. The only thing is, I've actually found that the flap wheel sanders here work great for the outside. That's how I clean that up. Problem is getting in these little grooves in here. It's been a real pain, and I don't know. I mean, maybe there's some like super small wire wheels or something, but like how do you clean that stuff in there other than doing this by hand? Sounds good, Smikes. Appreciate you being here tonight too, bud. Take it easy. Catching up on chat, playing Pokemon. I literally got me 20% discount. Look, wait, really? Really, free fall? Dang. I mess around with dry ice. I see so many people not respecting it. Really? Mike, I may have to talk to you about that later. I guess maybe just because of how cold it is, or that it's CO2. Blacktail Studios. Oh yeah, Sankai. Okay. I thought that's who I saw did it. Oh, and Maleki did it as well. Maleki's been interesting recently, Sankai. I don't know if you've been keeping up with him, but I'm really curious. He used to have two helpers that were really good, Jordan and I can't remember the other guy's name, but I really like Jordan on there. And I'm really curious why they quit. Because they seem to, on camera, they seem to have like a good relationship. Ground Black Pepper. Welcome in, and thank you for that follow. But I am curious why they quit, because they were integral parts of the show and ran a lot of stuff. So, I just saw in my activity feed, I saw Woodcraft by Owen and Raw Exposure both shared their watch streak. Does anybody know what this new Twitch watch streak thing is? I don't know. I have not seen that whenever I've been watching Twitch today, but I probably don't have a watch streak, honestly, because I've been away for a few days. Maybe that makes sense. Next time offset the first pours so you won't get that gap. Right, Walnut. I think that's what I needed to do. Grandson of the owner, the business recognized me from some raid meetup. Somehow the bill got reduced. I never asked. Wow. Is that a way to do it fast and quick, not cheap? You're right. You're right, Jack. I did say that. But I mean, I don't know if there's like a portable version, it would be nice to experiment with, but I don't know if that exists. Yo, what's up, Scout? A Dremel? I tried a... Problem is I can't find the right wire wheel. This wire wheel that I bought is way too aggressive, and it just like super scratches up the surface. I think even the Dremel wire wheels that I tried are the same. But yeah, these are like the bristles on these are a lot stiffer than just like a normal brass brush like this here. Like I can bend these bristles relatively easily, no problem. These on this wire wheel that I think is meant for metal are much stiffer. So I think I just need to find the right ones. Got narrow wire wheels, scuff balls. I still don't. I mean, the problem is they just don't fit in there, right? No, the edges are fine. Like these flap wheels work great for the edges. That's not a problem. It's the little the edges take 2 minutes. These little things right here take an hour. What did you update it to? We're attending Maker Central. We are attending. That's right. It's no longer we're hoping. We are attending Maker Central. Here we go. Here we go. Booth all picked out and everything. Jordan has been back in Maleki's workshop, so it must have been amicable. Yeah, I saw him. Actually, we watched a video last night, them making the pool or the ping pong table, right? And I saw him back, so yeah, must not be bad blood between them, but I don't know. I'm really curious. Like I don't know if Maleki is hard to work with. I can kind of see that maybe in the background at least, but I don't know. It's interesting for sure. Let's clean this off a little bit. Camera two. Camera two. Droid. Are you serious? Here's right now, Droid. So we can tell everyone what amazing viewers we are. Oh, I guess. I guess. It's a little I mean it's cool. It's cool, I guess, like to encourage viewership or whatever, but I think it's strange, Owen, why at least to me it says Woodcraft by Owen shared their watch streak 3 privately with you and mods. So why is it restricted to only being seen by the streamer and the mods? I don't. Maybe they don't want it to be an alert or something. Maybe they don't want to flood chat with it. Kind of interesting to me. Oh, thank you, Stream Elements, for flooding chat once again. Please report Stream Elements for chat spam. Okay, don't actually. That was a good joke. That was a good joke. Whoever said that earlier. Maybe icy. Ended up using carving gouges to debark. Carving gouges. That's a good idea too. Ones that are like U or V shaped. Void projects with large time sinks. Yeah, how do we do that though, Lighter? We only have small thin brass or like polymer bristle wheels. Yeah, we Lighter actually bought me some polymer bristle wheels that we tried. And I have seen other people talk about using those. I haven't seen a YouTube video where they actually used them successfully. But I've seen other people talking about them. I'm curious. No, maybe we didn't get the right one or still a lot of stuff down there, but I don't know if there's anything I can really do. Pretty well stuck, I think. Stream Elements doing it again? Come on, Stream Elements. Just cancel that. Nobody wants to see that anymore. Stop. Go home, stream elements. You're drunk. Yes. Bam, stream elements. All right, I guess that's as good as we're gonna get. Oh, the other challenge is how are we gonna trim this? Because I think this piece as it sits is too long for the mold. But now we've got live edges on there. So how are we gonna go trim this on the table saw? Let's see how long it is first. And we'll make a decision. Thank you, Freefall. All right. I guess Owen. Oh, I need to probably update the timer as well for Maker Central. Time is it? 8:30? I am tired. Let's get our mold back. See how long this is. Oh man, we got like a quarter inch. What am I gonna get fined if I just go to the joiner and take off material until this fits? Because I don't know how to cut this on the table saw and have this be a straight line. Right? Like I don't know how to do that. I could maybe try to square it up and then clamp it. Guess that's the way. Joiner would work fine, Morgan? You think that's the way? Yeah, it's about a quarter inch. TW is here. What's up, TW? Did you finish up with your bookends, TW?
Hello there.
I do have a chop saw. Clamp it to another piece of wood? Ah. That may be a that may be a winner. Just draw a line and cut it. I want to make it as straight as possible. I don't have a slide square builder's mark. I don't. I've got I mean, I could put it on the sled and hold it. I guess that's what I'll do. RT.
Welcome to Boyd's Wood Club.
Oh no. I don't know, stream elements.
It's a 15-month sub meow.
Dang, very, very robotic of you. Very robotic of you, stream elements, but I'm surprised that passed the filter. End grain joining is suspect. I didn't really think about that. Let's see what we can do. Let's try to use our sled and see if that works. If not, maybe clamping it to another piece of wood. I like that idea. Or maybe a combination of the two, I mean, but ouch. Oh shit. Let's put this over here. Actually, let's put this over here. Hold on one sec. Let me move this glue up from earlier. Our only work of the day, actually, is this glue up of this panel. Actual work of the day, I mean. I think we can do this, right? Just got it done and submitted. Congrats, TW. That's awesome. That's a lot of people. I mean, as always, it's always tough to get these projects done on time. But good job. If you have any pictures, feel free to post them in the Discord. I know I saw some in progress pictures that we were checking out earlier, but actually I don't want to spoil too much before the review show. I'm curious to see everybody's work, and it's good to see that that so many people have entered this challenge because I think a lot of us were a little suspect if how many entries we were going to get, but it seems like there'll be a decent showing, so that's good. I want the Edgar Allan Poe theme so I can reuse them later for Halloween decorations. Nice. Bookshelves too full for bookends. That's how my bookends or that's how my bookshelves are too. RT though, appreciate the 15 months again, buddy. Thank you, thank you. Why is this camera so what happened? Alright, we are just gonna have to deal with. It looks so dark now too. Did that camera couldn't have gotten bumped. Watching problem solve this is fun. Yeah, I guess LiDAR, but I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Seems so foreign. I mean, I can just hold it, but how do I get this square? How do I get this square? Draw a line on there. Hmm. Did post one the rest of earlier made it hold up my Edgar Allan Poe collection, a book for the pictures. Nice. DW, I saw Gigi kind of did the same with her Harry Potter themed. Pictures or Harry Potter themed bookends. What's up, QWA? Welcome in. Thank you for that follow. Drill screws around it to hold it in place. That's an option. That's an option. I don't think I want to drill into my to my sled though. Something like I mean that's a good thought though. We could like stick stuff around it. Maybe hold it there. That's a good thought. You have your center line. You have your center line from the earlier joint, 90-degree off that line. I see. I see. So, Walnut, do you still have my blue? I guess I can just use this one. Hold on. So we can use this. What's your fairy books with yours too, Kyle? I love that combination of oh yeah, this is it, LiDAR. This is the yeah, like this, right? Question is, whenever I do that, does this side stay square too? Yeah, it does. Oh, big brain, LiDAR. I just took my square. Ah, this camera's driving me insane. Sorry, deal, please. I need to do some adjustments with this camera. But better at least. Can see. I'd like to say hello and good night. I think I'm gonna hit the rack. Hope everyone has a great evening. Sounds good, Moo. Yeah, appreciate you stopping by. I was gonna say hope you had a good stream earlier, but I don't think you actually streamed today because it's Tuesday. So, yeah, bud. Thanks for stopping by again, and enjoy the rest of your evening, bud. Have a good one, Moo. Just gonna hold it. I have a drop saw. I've got a miter saw. Yeah, but I don't know. I'm way more comfortable using my table saw. We could use the chop saw too. He's gonna need a spacer. to keep the narrow edge off the fence. Yeah. I mean, I can just hold it, right? Just hold it really tight like this. Hold and push. Want to try? See how we did. All right, free fall. Like a glove. Maybe just like a hair too short, but fine. That's fine. All right, good thinking. Lidar, you had the same thought. Right? All right, we'll take that. We'll take that. Absolutely. Well, I don't know what this is on the mold over here. A little gunk. All right, thanks for. See, this is. I don't know if Owen is still here, but we need to. If we can capture this moment, and oh, Lighter, I don't know if you were here earlier, but for you, before the stream, this was for you, Lighter. It's got some shmoo on it. That's right, Mac. That's right. But you can capture this moment and explain to these YouTubers that whenever they're having a problem, that once you get people in the community who also have experience in woodworking or whatever they may be doing, you can have live interactions with chat and troubleshoot these problems and get a bunch of different ways to do this to work through a problem. I can't speak anymore. I think my brain broke like 4 hours ago. Something. You know what I'm trying to say, right? Actually, for you, but no, Lidar, I don't do these things for me. I need somebody else to do them for, so I actually do them. Does that make sense? I need to be held accountable. See, that used to happen at the workplace with the boss and peers and stuff like that, but now I'm not held accountable by anybody else. So I need to be held accountable. That's a Lowe's emblem. You're right, free fall. It'd take a lot to wipe all these Lowe's emblems off, though. All right. They should be free fall. Maybe, I don't know. I know that they have some sponsorships for YouTubers, but I don't know if they care. I don't know if they care about Twitch. One of the challenges will be, I guess it doesn't really matter because I can just clamp the ends, but we're not going to be able to do any clamps in the middle. Maybe one. We'll see. What's up, someone shy? Welcome in. Thanks for being here this evening. Thanks for breaking through your shyness, fellow introvert here, and posting that first time chat. I appreciate that very much. So, welcome in, and I hope you're having a good day so far today. We are about to do a resin pour for a serving board that we're making. Good to have you here today. They're too big. We can double up here. Thanks off to see what TW has submitted. Yeah, I need to check it out too. Boy trying to make a Twitch YouTube war? I'm just saying that how can we explain to YouTubers what the benefit of Twitch is? And well, they show in their videos them struggling and not knowing which direction to go on a project because they have no experience with it. They don't have the ability to get live interaction and live feedback on their projects because they're too busy taping themselves and and doing all that. You know what I'm saying? Like how valuable could it be to show your work and then have people who may not have experience in the exact thing that you're doing, but at least experience working in a shop and they understand concepts that are related to what you're doing. And then you have
Welcome to
Sankai,
Boyd's Wood Club.
who wants someone shy, who no longer have to see the advertisements and feel welcome in the community by allowing them to use the emotes like Bob, like Full Send, like those there. And I do having a thought. I really need to rework the emotes. I need some new emotes soon. So I'm gonna make the commitment to you guys that soon we're gonna have some new emotes. I don't know exactly what they're all gonna be yet, but time to freshen those up. Definitely time. Has time to do that. So I've already got some ideas. I know Walnut's got some ideas written down, but we gotta make that a reality soon. What was I saying before that? I don't know. Benefits of Twitch, whatever. We need some talking points, right? By we, of course, I mean Owen and Freaky and the others that are joining over there. I guess I'm just trying to impart my my opinions, but we're doing okay. Always wanted to do that. Now I can see it in action. Exactly, someone show. So if you're like brand new to the channel, welcome into my shop. We do a lot of woodworking, but a lot of times I mix in resin with the wood, and sometimes we'll do just resin projects or whatever. So I have the most experience with resin doing like pin blank pours and stuff. So if you wanna take a look at my drawers over here, I know we just met, but I do like to show you what's inside of my drawers. So we just take a look over here, and in this drawer, you can see some of the resin pours that we have done. I don't have too many. I've sold a lot of the ones or used the ones that I've liked, but we've done a lot of these pen blank pours. So these are 3/4 inches square by about 6 inches long, and we will use those to make pins and bottle openers. Again, sometimes infusing wood with resin and making stuff like this. So that's what I've got the most experience on. But just recently, we have kind of ventured into these serving boards, these river style or creek style serving boards, or crick. Maybe you're from that part of the world where crick is what you say. But we did just finish up with one last week that I was really happy with, and it was this one here. So yeah, just kind of wood and resin that's mixed together to make these serving boards. This one was cedar with some ocean blue resin. So yeah, so that's kind of what we're doing today. This one will obviously be a little bit different. A brook board. Okay, just one more. What's up, Azzy? Be sure to like and subscribe. Exactly, Azzy. We'll have to get them out. We'll have to get those YouTubers out of saying that every 5 minutes. But I think those habits. I think with a little bit of therapy, we can break them out of those habits. What do you think? What do you think, Azzy? I ate my last muffin. I want more muffins. Got some pretty good. No, not pretty good. Walnut bought us some muffins for our trip. That was one of our road trip snacks. Did you ask that earlier, Momo? Somebody did. Yeah, we didn't have too many snacks. We've got Buc-ee's down here, and Buc-ee's is like one of our favorite places to get snacks and stuff from. It's like giant gas stations down here. Have probably some of them have like I don't know 100 gas pumps, but they've got a lot of their like own branded. Hold on one sec. Got a lot of their own branded snacks that are really good. So got some of those. Got some crunchies, of course. If I take 50 people 2 cents, well, it got me $1. That's right. Always, Senkai. Always. Don't forget to hit that bell, so every time we release a new video, you guys can be notified. That's right. That's right, Owen. That's the kind of territory you're about to enter at the Maker Central. But like I said, I think they can be converted. I think they can be healed, and they can be forgiven. I mean, to be honest, I would probably say the same thing if I was on YouTube, just because I don't know. Do want people to subscribe. Although we've got follows and stuff on Twitch, and I don't end every stream with be sure to follow and subscribe to support the channel. I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with that necessarily, but not something that I do personally. A bumper hooter dootin', something like that, Murph. So someone shy. I stream and do woodworking full time. This is my full time gig now. And typically I stream Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday at 3 p.m. Central Time. I've been away on vacation, or we went to a wedding this past weekend, so I was not on yesterday. So most likely tomorrow I will be on, when Wednesday is normally my time off. But yeah, normally starting at 3 p.m. Central Time. And sometimes we go later into the evening like we are tonight, and other times we'll have a nice like 3-hour stream, but just kind of varies. What's up, Sweeney? How's it going, buddy? Welcome in. Hope you had a good weekend, and thanks for joining today. Could it be a stream board? Oh, that's a thought, Sankai. That's a thought. If you hit like, it really helps my algorithm and allows more people to watch the channel, watch our videos. Honestly, I think I'm okay with that stuff. Like, I'm all about like people growing their brand, and I think self-promotion is something that I struggle with for sure. And even like talking about this like this makes me uncomfortable, but I don't know. I think in order to grow, and in order to again try to make it as a full-time maker, like you obviously need your channel to continue to grow and get exposed to new people, but it's really difficult to balance. Really difficult to balance coming off as genuine, right? Versus just looking like you're only in it for yourself. So that's a struggle, I think, right? At Bucky's Barbecue the first time recently? Oh, Azzy, dang. I really like their chopped beef chopped beef sandwiches. Yeah, they do have really good barbecue. You're not wrong about that. I agree. Yep. A little expensive for sure. You pay for it, but hell yeah. Since you're leveling there, well, you leave that until it cures. So typically, Builder's Mark, what I have been doing is I pour it here, and then I try to let it cure for like a day, and it gets gummy, but honestly, it's still very liquidy even after 24 hours. Or maybe even less, because like I do want to stream tomorrow, so we're not going to be able to leave it right here in the middle for 24 hours. But we've been bringing them back to this rack that we've got set up, and that is more or less level. So I just like to pour here, especially on stream because it's just easier to stream here, and then bring it back to the rack back there to fully cure. But yeah, this resin does take probably 48 hours to actually harden up enough to where you can move it, and it doesn't slosh from side to side, or it doesn't move, and probably a full 72 hours to fully harden and be able to remove it from the mold. So yeah, I level it here only to try to let it sit overnight. But again, with this resin in particular, it definitely is not hard enough to just be able to throw on any surface. So we've got that rack back there pretty leveled. And normally what I do is I'll put it back on the rack, and then kind of watch it to see if the resin is kind of pooling to one side or the other, and then we'll adjust it based on that. So it's been working okay so far. There definitely probably are better solutions that we could come up with, but I think those will just have to be developed over time. This is why we need our resin room. 100% why we need our dedicated resin room, so we can just level it and work in the other areas. Okay. So now we can go to the part where we try to calculate how much resin we need. Let's move this camera real quick so we can have a better side view. Grim tomorrow? No. I think we will, Momo. I've been missing you guys. I want to get as many streams in as possible right now. See if we can keep inching those numbers up. I have no idea what the numbers are tonight. I hope that we haven't fallen off too much since we left for a few days, but I've really been encouraged by the numbers recently. Trying to, again, inch our way up to that 70 mark maybe soon, maybe the 80 mark, or too much longer. And who knows, maybe try to hit that 85 number and really get that little purple check mark. We'll see. Have at least five viewers. That's great. That's all I ever hope for. So post more pictures of your dogs on all Discords. Don't respond to this. I'm a grumpy old man. Free fall. Internet prefers cats. So if it was Boyd's custom cats, I was watching Robin the other day. She got a really fancy living table. Oh, really? Screw threads on the corners and built-in spirit levels. Oh, this is fancy, Owen. I need to see this. Nice. I'll have to ask Owen who I'll have to ask Owen. I'll have to ask Robin how she built that or where she got that from. That's really cool though. I like that a lot. Someone's shy. What resin do I recommend? So resin is a difficult thing. I think that's a difficult question to answer. I think the first thing I would ask is, what do you plan on using resin for? Or what do you plan on using that resin for? I use 3 different kinds of resin. I use deep pour stuff. This is only about a 1/2 inch thick board, so really deep pour stuff is a little overkill, but what I got the most of right now. I use deep pour stuff for this, which takes 48 to 72 hours to cure. I use pin blanks, like those pin blanks that I was just showing you. I use Alumalite for that, and that stuff cures in like an hour to 2 hours. And then I've got other resin that cures in like 24 hours. I'll use Alumilite Clearcast right now. I've also used Total Boat, but it really depends on what you're using it for. The Alumilite, the stuff that I use for the pin blanks, does require a pressure pot to get all the bubbles out since it cures so quickly. So that is one downside, I guess, is that you do have to use a pressure pot to be able to properly degas it. But yeah, I think like if you just want to use like a good general resin for like making little castings and stuff, I think the Alumilite Clearcast is pretty good. But I mean, cheap resins are typically okay for most circumstances. They're not going to get you like the best results, but if you just want to kind of get into it and try a few resin pours, I think the cheap resins that you can get on Amazon or whatever are decent. Yeah, the specialty stuff or like getting into the nitty-gritty details of resin can be a whole topic in itself, and maybe somebody in this community soon will have a blog post. About which resin to choose. I don't know if somebody already has that blog post available for use. They could feel free, of course, to post the link for that blog post. But looked like a bot table had some form of branding on it, but don't remember what it was. Cool. Thanks for putting in that in my brain though, Owen. I will try to ask her about that. She typically comes by most streams at least, so that's good to know. Because that would be nice for sure. Sounds good, TW. Thanks for stopping by today. Some sexy bandsaw hiding in the background. That's right, Junk. I need to use it again. It's been a little bit since I've used it. I need to cut up the rest of those logs. How is your log cutting adventure going, Junk? I think we're both in the same situation right now where we don't know what to do with ourselves, all of our logs. Owen just said, don't most people just guess? Yes. But I'm trying to waste as little as possible. What's up, Jose? Welcome in. Thank you very much for that follow as well. How are you doing today, Jose? Later, TW. Thanks for stopping by. Like you more than cutting and new stuff keeps appearing? Oh no. Oh no. Damn it, I forgot to measure the thickness of these boards. Still could, but come a long way. It's like 1 3/4 on this side. This will be a little interesting because it's actually 2 channels. My calculator that I made is not set up for 2 channels. 2.5 there, but we also have a little bit of wood in that area. 2 inches. Gets down to about 1 inch over here. So maybe an average of, may just have to say 2 inches to be safe. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go with that. So an average of 2 inch channel width. And then the height, I can use a set of calipers, I guess, to get that height. Bandsaw is now joining the table saw and lathe in their despair of neglect. What? Well, we used the table saw today twice, Owen, twice, but the lathe for sure is over there crying in a corner. It is getting almost criminally neglected at this point. It's very sad. It's a very, very sad state over there, but I don't know what to do. I don't know. We got to get back to turning at some point, but I'm too stuck on these dang boards right now. Woodturners Club is having a chainsaw party Saturday morning. If you know anyone who wants some gorgeous sycamore and pecan bowl blanks. Wow. Damn. That would be nice, Junk, but honestly, I've got so much over there. I can't handle anymore. Seriously. I already am behind in building a kiln. But I appreciate the thought. I would love to though. I need to rough turn some of these I need to rough turn some of these bowl blanks maybe. But I'm scared to I don't want to log in. Okay, I'm sorry. I can't show you my calculator because I have to log into Google to use this Google sheet. So does your table saw work, or is it still infected by Skynet? It did cut wood. It did cut wood, but it's still it's still a saga with SawStop. They still don't know what to do about the break issue. 18 by 8 are the length and the width of these. So this mold is 18 inches by 8. And the thickness, what did we say, was like 0.5, 0.505. Okay. So with our calculator, that gives us about 984 grams of part A. I think I'm just gonna round that up to 1,000. Try to hit about 1,000 grams of part A. Let me make sure I did that right. Length of the mold is 18 inches. Wait. No, that's way too much. Length of the mold is 18. Width of the channel, we said 2, but times 2 is 4. Okay. Damn, we almost poured twice the amount we needed. Okay, we need about 500 grams of part A. I do, Senkai. Yeah, Senkai is correct. I've got a drawer of SawStop branded paperweights. Exactly. Might just need to build a kiln too. I've got so much nice elm. Nice chunk. Well, if you start thinking about kiln designs, let me know, because I think I know kind of what I want to do, but I need some input on final designs for sure. Never turn down good wood. Random Tinker, I can't handle any more wood. I've got so much wood recently that that we're worn out. You know what I'm saying? Can't handle anymore. A lot of golden post oak? I don't even know what that is. A little bit of hackberry? Nice. Hell yeah, I need some identification on some of my wood as well. Treat them as separate sections and add them for the total. I guess I could do that. I pretty much LiDAR just well, I guess I could have calculated the total on both sides, or each side independently, and then added them like you said. I think 2 inches is fine. We're probably going to over pour a little bit, but we also have these eyes in here that I didn't calculate for. And there's always a little bit of loss. So I think what I did is going to be okay, but guess we'll see. Guess and grab a pin blank mold too, right? Yeah, and some like inevitably seeps under the wood. I'm really hoping we don't have any leaks with this new system. You know, just putting the silicone underneath the boards like we did earlier instead of using tape. There's a lot that could go wrong on this one. I guess we need to also figure out a color. What color do we want to use? Sell those SawStop paperweights on eBay? That's what I was saying earlier, SWK. I think they're like 120 bucks new. And I could probably sell them. I could probably get at least 100 on eBay, right? And I've got, I think, 4 of them down there. So, yeah, for all this time that I've been wasting with SawStop, I think I should just, I should probably just sell those things. They wanted me to send some back, but I didn't see an RMA, and they haven't asked me again, so I'm just gonna, till they ask or something, I'm just gonna say no. It's a good question what color makes. You know what you would pick, but you think another ocean blue? You think another ocean blue with the cedar? Also looking to a pottery kiln because I have a problem? Do it, Junk. Do it. Put those ideas in my head. Thank you. What else do we got? That may be cool. Copper? How about copper and cedar? Gold! I love gold! Taste of it. The smell. The texture. No RMA. That's what I'm saying, SWK. Like, if they really wanted these things back, they would. I think they're way too unorganized to actually be able to do that. I actually think this Imperial Red may be kind of cool. Tuscan Sunset. Little nice yellow. Momo likes the idea of gold. I really did like the cedar. This is cedar. I really did like that combo of cedar and ocean blue. Do another blue walnut, you think so? Or maybe a panto router so I can come borrow it? What is a panto router? I don't know if I know what that is. Is that the one that you can like recreate shapes? Is that like a kind of like a manual CNC for lack of a better word? Sage, rosy red, water pink, deep purple. Dang, I bet purple would look good. I bet deep purple would look good with this cedar as well. Went to YouTube, put each one of those cartridges in and show that they didn't work. It would probably go viral. Oh, so now I like that thinking too. We could free fall. We need to. I think I need to start throwing them under the bus. I think it's that time where we start. Not illegally, of course. We wouldn't want to be charged with slander, but it's not slander if it's true, right? I'm just stating my experience, my personal experience with SawStop. And obviously because I've got all these breaks, we have a history. And I haven't signed an NDA or anything like that, so I'm free to share my experience with them. Violet. Red and gold, says Sankai. That would be cool. I think 2 color pours are too much for this though. The resin is so liquidy. I have a problem, and that problem is clearly not enough space. I know, Junk. We need to go 50-50 on a warehouse somewhere. I had 2,500 square foot shop and the same problem. Damn. Use a color shift mica. Only color shift I have is it's shit. It's where is it? I just saw it, but I hate it. Yo, Artsy, that abalone blank that you were making looked really good. I'm curious to see what that turns out like. I've got this chameleon pigment that's supposed to be violet, purple, red, orange. It just kind of looks like that red even when casted. It's shit. No matter how much thought space you have, you really need double that space. Dang. Yeah, but I really need double this space, SWK. I really need it. My panda router is like metal laden to router engraving. That would be cool, Junk. I've seen some examples of that at the turning club or a turning convention. Not slander if it's true, just don't make stuff up. Okay, thank you. Thank you, SWK. It's not. I wouldn't be making things up. I would be telling the truth of my personal experience with them and how unfun it's been. No, that's not the problem, SWK. The new style brakes that they have come out with are not compatible with my saw because over time they detect a touch that's not there. And the red light starts flashing on there and I'm not able to start my saw. Now if my saw was on whenever that fake touch happened, I think that it would probably engage the brake and ruin my saw blade. But no, it will engage, but the new style brakes have an issue. Hey, sounds good, Colleen. Thanks for hanging out tonight. Appreciate you sharing the puppy pictures. And yeah, thanks for being here, Call. Really, really excited to hear more about your bookends as well. So talk to you later. Have a good night. Night night. My better framing is reaching out for help, posting a video explaining the issue, showing how all the brakes activate. That way you're not throwing them under the bus, but rather just asking for more help. Why saw stop cannot fix my saw? I need a, but LiDAR, come on. Like we're looking for views here. We're looking for views. And we got to have some catchy title. And I feel like being sympathetic to saw stop is not going to get those views. So how do we throw them under the bus
Welcome to Boyd's Wood Club.
how do we throw them under the bus the smallest way possible, but also
Boydie?
get those views? What up, Saki? 30 months. 30 months, Saki. What's been going on, my guy? Welcome in. Welcome in, Saki. What's up, buddy? What's new with you, Saki? All right. I guess we're just going with blue because I can't make up my mind on this one. Let's just go with the ocean blue again. Sounds like they just need to replace your saw or refund you. And just get a Grizzly. SWK, their latest. What they were trying to convince me to do this past week was to replace the arbor block. And they were like, yeah, just just take a look. Take a look at the procedure here and let us